Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to audio 329. Yes, I'm not dead. Welcome. Today we have a 2 vs 2 for you guys out of many requests that have been sent to me in the last, I don't know, month that I haven't done audio. Once again, I apologize for. Today features a 2 vs 2 match between me and U5 Newbiee versus Lamb William and Darkness from G4. So I'd like for you guys to get this replay paused at the 15-second mark at the 1x speed. This is a rather old match, but then again, they don't really patch Warcraft 3 too much, so that's cool. So, what else could I tell you? Nothing really too exciting. I was hoping the next one could be another dual one with System Shark, because you guys had a lot of positive feedback with that. Really appreciated it, and I am definitely going to do one again, because he left his mic stand at the LAN center, so now he has a reason to come back. So he has to come back to this LAN center sooner or later. So I'm sort of waiting for him to stop being a bum, or me to stop being a bum, and I can actually go up to his LAN center and record there. But definitely look forward to some of those in the future. But then again, let's worry about right now. We got this replay that you guys are wanting to see. I'm excited to see it. So let's get this started. I have nothing else to say, so unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. So, where to start? Well, there's nothing really to start too much on. Just some chit-chat between the teams. Standard stuff. Actually, this was when I haven't been playing much of Warcraft 3 because of recent semester I've had and a bunch of other crap going on in real life that really needed my attention, and I was playing a little bit a while, so I'll admit to that. But yeah, you can tell how old this is. They're saying Happy New Year, so it was a couple months old. That's the kind of gauge. I was just desperately looking for some 2 vs 2s, ones that I played, so I had to fish this out of there, and it was very hard to find because I had a whole crapload in there, but I found it for you guys. As I was going to say, I haven't played in a little while. I made a little bit of a mistake in the beginning. If you notice where I have to the left of my Tree of Life where I had those 2 wisps, a little bit below them was where I would intend to put my Altar of Elders, and below that I would make my wisp. Basically, I would block off my base to where at night, if I was trying to run or they were trying to enter in, I would shadow meld an archer, maybe 2, and it would be totally blocked off from my base. And usually during tier 2, I would just uproot and move out of the way, so that way when we start having some bigger, bulkier armies, they'll get a little bit of a leeway to walk through there. But I was sort of on autopilot when it started off. So, if a good example of it, if you want to look at it, is look at Lamb Williams' base. He has this very well set up, making his peons practically can't touch them. He's totally blocked off right now, so that's the type of base setup that I'm talking about there. Very nice base setup in the beginning by William. So, now that we're not talking about base setup anymore, by the way, if you could, just take off the Fog of War so you can see everything going on here. Gonna send out the Demon Hunter while I hopefully give Newbie some time to creep a little bit. By the way, if you hear me say Shane, that's Newbie's real name, so I'm used to calling him by his name, because it'd sound kind of weird if I was hanging out with him and I called him Newbie, so I'm just used to calling the fella Shane. So that's his real name. Anyways, back to what's going on here. I'm just trying to buy as much time as possible for Shane, as he's just taking his sweet time to kill that rogue wizard there, but he's frosted, can't really do much. I'm sending out a lot of wisps. In this build, I can afford it a little bit just to open up with quite a few, detonating on them here. So now that he has gotten his creeps out of the way, I'm just gonna bring another wisp with me, try to kill those wolves, try to get a double shot there, maybe hit his heroes, trying as much as I can. We're gonna aim for that Farseer. Farseer is always our first target that we're going to hit, and as you can tell now, you know why. It goes down very quick. My Demon Hunter 1 hit away from getting nailed there. I'm just gonna run as far back into Newbie's base. If it was being chased, Darkness would have lost his demon hunter. So in exchange for a few wisps and a little bit of time that it took for us to kill those creeps and kind of juggle between there, we managed to get rid of their town portal in the beginning. So fairly good start. I took a little bit of a blow to my lumber, but then again, this is 2 versus 2, and in the build that we have, Newbie always has at about an additional 100 to 200 lumber when I break tier 2, so I can afford to get that once I get to that spot. Anyways, I'm going to open up with huntresses as planned, and as well as you know me, I just love them hunch. So gonna have those. It's not going to be massive tier 1 hunts, so sorry. I know it even hurts me to do that strat. Just, it hurts, man. If I don't see that second Ancient of War, I just feel like something inside me has died. But just exchanging blows on these creeps here. I just want to kill it with as little as possible, as I did send out a hunt out for Newbie to assist for his creeps, as I can only creep these with just what I have. So anyways, looks like William and Darkness are planning on the exact same thing. They're going to go ahead and try to kill the expansion area coming up soon, I think. Yeah, they're going to... do they get the mud golems first? No, they don't. I did watch the replay, by the way, before I started this off. It's definitely been a while since I played this, so not a good idea to depend on me for memory there. Sorry about the phone, by the way, in the background. As you can tell, it was back from New Year's. So, anyways, one of the major things that we want to capitalize on this map is to prevent the opponents from getting the expansion. This is a map where if you succeed in getting an expansion and you know how to defend it right, that is not going to go down, and you're going to gain such a huge freaking advantage, because this map, boy, I tell you, the territory is drawn right down the middle. There is no little creeping areas where you can get into the fairly close to the base but still be considered yours. Just right down that line, diagonal, from top upper left corner to the way bottom right corner. Yeah, that's that right straight down there. If you pass that line, you're in the territory, and it's very easy to get ganked. So making sure that they don't have that expansion up there is a pretty good idea, because that would be very secure of them to have. So that explains Wisp Scouts. Here I'm at the tier 2. I just ripped that. Now we have just going for the 1-1-1 strategy, which is just 1 Ancient of War, Lore, and Wind. Usually open up in the game since we don't use Ventrilo. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, but as of recently, well, as of New Year's, we have not been using Ventrilo. So we just kind of type it out, because it distracts him, I guess. I don't know his logic behind it. He's weird. But, anyways, I'm just going to run out of the way here. Actually, a big mistake that my team made, or our team, was that when they were hitting the expansion, when Newbie was saying that he wants to kill that Farseer really badly, that would actually be a perfect time for us to get in there, because we had the center of the map. Any tavern heroes that they could get, they could not, because we had the middle of the map. Any heroes that they were making for tier 2 would still be in production, which they were. So we had the map at that point. They had weak heroes. We would have had a great opportunity to take him out really, really well, because he did run back to his base, I believe, and by that portal we would have gotten a good shot at that Farseer. So that was one thing we failed to notice, and now, since they're in our territory, Newbie lost a grunt, lost his TP, so that kind of sucked for him. So he's going to run back to my base, as mine is a little bit more easy to defend, as I do have the Wisps. So, very nice here. Check this out. Shockwave coming right through there with a lightning shield. I'm just making him drunk with the haze there, as I focus on primarily just the grunts, because everything I have is nice and piercing. And notice when that portal comes in there, almost kills the Demon Hunter. One tick away from getting that. Almost kills, actually does kill a few archers when he comes into there. So we did batter them up very, very well, especially when they went on the exit there. So that gives us a little bit of a time to gain some control onto the map, which right now is pretty much why we're saying, alright, go check the expansion, do all that stuff, because you can send out a scout wolf to check that out. At the same time, Newbie's going to go back to his base, try to shop up a little bit, but that's pretty much the same thing that everybody is doing. I'm going to try to shop up as well, but in the form of creeping in addition to getting my items here. So notice a very clever thing that Lamb William did. He noticed me, he used his Wyvern Scout just to kind of peek. He notices that I'm getting to that area, and he probably just pinged over there and said, hey, he's trying to creep over there, let's just kick his ass. I think they're coming right to the middle. Yep. So they're trying to look and see, try to see if Newbie was over there. I don't know if he noticed Newbie or not, but if he did, that's better for them, because right now they know that it's just me over there, so that's when they send both their whole army over there. I saw it coming, I had to get out of the way. Spent 350 gold. Pretty clever tactic for them. I really couldn't escape either unless I wanted to face it with a 1 versus 1, and that's something I definitely do not want to do, as I was still getting Mr. Sin Dweller there, my Demon Hunter. So, no other choice for me. Actually, I could have crept in a different area, but it's... yeah, I really wanted that shop. Everyone else was getting this shop, and... dang it. I wanted to get some items too. But I did manage to get that Scroll of Healing. So that was pretty important, because it's going to help us out a lot, especially now that they're denied that Scroll of Healing, because that was the only shop that they had access to, or that they chose to go to. So, we're going to try to run to the middle. I think we are ready. We have some bats. We have enough to handle his air. So here we are. Yep, we're going to start this battle off. Now, he does have... Darkness has a pretty meaty army. Those bears are going to be able to tank quite a bit of damage. They pop the protection scroll. So, hard for us to chew through him. Fairly... yeah, kind of pretty big mistake that William did there. He invested a lot of time and effort into killing Newbie's Farseer. Almost gets it, but what happens there is it isolates their armies. They are separated into 2 little areas. Now I'm spending all of my effort trying to kill these bears, doing the most I can. And the advantage that we have here is that we have raiders, and they don't. So we're just going to go ahead and try to take out as many units as we can, ensnaring them, taking our best advantage of Orc gayness, trying to run from them, and managed to kill quite a bit. So, gotta check really quick. Does he have an expansion? I don't think he does. I do notice that he does have his peon. I think we just scouted, but I think we're so infatuated with taking out and reaping the rewards of our small victory of that battle right there. Definitely not the whole match, but a contributor to the result of this. So anyways, if you noticed how I was saying that William put a little bit too much into trying to kill the Farseer, here's where I make pretty much an equal mistake. I wouldn't say equal, but a mistake nevertheless. So here we go. I'm just trying to take out these bears. They are taking quite a bit of time to take out here. Maybe once again on the verge of losing that Farseer. It is going down. Is it? He's going to get ensnared. He can't get out of the way. What I'm trying to do with my DH, I'm trying to kill the raider that did not ensnare, because he's the one that probably has the next net coming up for the cooldown, so I tried to kill that. But here's where it happens. Naturally, I'm very, very close to that DH. Ah, damn it. Newbie brings back